Okay, here I am looking a hot mess. I mean, a really hot mess. Because I've cried, I've slept, I've hurt. I'm just going to say something right now. The last video that I made, I'm going to make this pronouncement before I say anything. By the way, I am the most tired person on the planet, okay? So a lot of things that I say in that video, like, I don't know, let me tell you a secret, is because I'm tired, okay? I was going to say one thing and I ended up saying a whole other thing. There's other things too. And I don't think that prophets should lie, and I don't think they should curse. So one thing is, I didn't lie, but I did curse. And I want to tell you something. As far as I know, I'm still human. I'm still flesh. And sometimes in certain situations, before I know it, I don't think, I stopped thinking and I stopped censoring myself, and things that are in my heart come out. Okay. Out of the abundance of the heart, this mouth speaks. Okay. The Bible doesn't lie. It's true. Okay. So in my heart, I have some anger issues. Okay. And in being angry, guess what? I'm going to curse. I don't know why I'm like this, but here, let's see the full me. This is me being real. And I'm going to say this. The man that was with Jessica and your wife, even whether they're two in one or they're this, the same person or not the same person. Let me just say this. In your mind, you will always see me as a crazy, lying bitch. But I'm going to tell you that it's impossible. It is impossible for me to lie about this situation. Which means when you see the truth, you don't always see the truth. In fact, it's probably few and far between when you actually see the truth, and the truth is probably something insignificant. But if it happens to do with somebody that you like against someone you don't like, the person that you don't like is going to lose in your mind all the time. If I said your mama came up and slapped me, and she actually did, and I have it on camera, you would still never believe it. You defend her till the day you died. And that's the problem. I thought you were a decent and kind human being. You're not. Well, at least not to people you don't like. Only to people you do like. And here's the thing. I still agree with the idea that you shouldn't be harmed, that you shouldn't die. I agree with that, because nobody should. I don't think that's right. And I would warn you again, despite how I feel at this moment about you. I've never yelled and screamed at you. I may have been upset and angry over the people that you were around. But I'm going to tell you this. People have leveled allegations against me that are not true. And I will never come out with a consensus that they are the truth. They're lies. No matter what you say. No matter how you call me crazy, no matter how you call me a bitch, no matter how you call me a liar, I will never, ever say this is true. And it is impossible for me to lie about this situation. Not improbable, impossible. Because I lived it. I was there. So, indignation is like a Harry Potter cloak to people who either lie or protect liars. And I'm going to tell you how liars work. If I'm lying about something, I say to myself, well, if I don't say anything, then no one will lay a charge against me. That's just not true, because I didn't say anything, and people laid a lot of charges against me that didn't exist. It is not right to sit there and not listen to someone else just because it's opposing to the person that you like. Well, I don't like her, but I like you. So therefore, she must be lying. That's not how you judge people. It's a false judgment. You know, commandment number 9, bearing false witness against someone. That's what happened to me. And you're just giving them a green light to do it. I'm not looking for you to come running to me. That's not what this is about. It's not about you going, oh, I'm going to drop her because, this one's so mean, and the other one, the mean one I thought was mean isn't mean. No. I'm not expecting gifts. I'm not expecting you to run over here and give me or talk to me or become anything with me. What I'm expecting is justice. I mean, can't you say to the person, you know what, you were wrong in this situation. And she was right. Or does pride get in the way? Because that other person's going to go, what? You're taking her side? But you sit there and make fun of me. I'm too fat. I'm too ugly. I'm mean. I'm crazy. I'm a liar. I'm a bitch. And it never dawned on you that the girl you're sitting next to is maybe not some of those things. I mean, I was told that I ate at McDonald's when I didn't eat at McDonald's. I didn't drop 70 pounds back then I know I'm probably big right now, but I'm still a size 16. That's where I got down to. I got down to a size 16. And I haven't gone up above a size 16. I was a size 22. Okay? So now, 16 is still big, but let me put it to you this way. Me and Beyonce, okay? Maybe I'm not as curvy and as shaped as she is, but just wait, because I'm going to get my own surgery because I have my own problems with my midsection. And they're personal things that have to do with the doctor, and me. And if I lied about anything, then I unknowingly lied about my own health. Okay? Because I did go to a doctor and I did talk to him about, about tests and things like that. But I didn't want to take the tests because I didn't want to know what the answer was. And from what I heard, without treatment, one can live very long with the things that I think I have and the things that the doctor thought I had. So, you can think whatever you want to think. Who knows? Maybe I'll ask God for a faith healing. He healed me before on something. He's healed my daughter. Who knows? He can heal me again. I don't need your Amazon. I don't need your whatever. And you were going to send me to a place where I mean, where there was probably a lot of crime and bad things happening to people. Because I checked it out. And not only that, I had an Uber driver here not too recently where, well, real recently, actually, not. It was recently. And he was telling me how about in Brazil, the crime rate in some places are through the roof. He liked it better here in Tulsa. And I was like, we have a shooting every day. What are you talking about? But I don't understand why, if you're a just person, if you're a righteous person, if you're a good person, why you would defend a person, no matter who they are, when they're wrong. And just say the other person's wrong, just, I don't know, to save your face? Because you're afraid she's going to leave you? What? She's going to get mad? She might yell at you? You know, I'm going to tell you something. Couples need to have fights. They do. Because you don't want to end up being that couple where you're walking down the street and the woman's in front, right? And the man's back behind him, behind her, just muttering to himself. Leave the toilet seat up when, what, you're crazy. I'm just gonna, I could just, and she turns around and goes, who are you talking to? Nobody. I'm just talking to myself. Okay, just, I mean, you don't want to end up like that. Okay, you need to fight. All right? You don't want to be, you don't want to end up where, you lost every argument, so therefore you're I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, look, it's better to have somebody yell and scream at you. It's not the end of the world. If you can't handle that, then there's a flaw in you and you need to fix it. And you neglected it by making everybody else change but yourself. Which means you haven't changed. And you should be afraid. Anyway, I'm done here. It's impossible for me to lie about this situation. It won't happen. But it's not impossible for everybody else to shut up and not say anything. Because omission is a lie. If you can't even talk about it, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you are lying about something. If I was to walk up to her today and say, hey, what the hell is this? Which I would not, which I have not. I won't even talk to this woman. Because you know why? Because of you. Because she'll run to you and say, oh, she's threatening me. She's threatening me. I will not approach this woman at all. No. I will not give her that moment. She isn't getting that from me. I've been in that store, I don't know how many times, but most of the time I get on my phone and I order stuff and I have it delivered to my house because I live back in this neighborhood again. But you know what? I will never give her the opportunity to say that I said anything out the way to her. Oh no, not without a recording. And there's nothing for me to say to her. Nothing. I mean, I have questions, but they can go unanswered. It's not a big deal. I'm not giving her an opportunity to smear me again and lie about me. And as she already has, which I think I've heard. And when I say I heard it, I mean I'm talking to God, and I'm getting, I thought I had something on my arm. I'm talking to God and I'm getting answers. There's other things that are happening too. Like, I just don't want to describe it, but I can be at work all night. I think I already told you. I can be at work at all night and hear everything. I'm going to go through some of my visions, premonitions, and whatnot. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a reason why I don't know what your wife looks like. And there's a reason why I don't know her name. And there's a reason why I don't know her emails, her Facebook. I've never contacted this person. I don't know who she is. There's a reason for that. But I do know what her voice is. And I didn't know it was your wife at first either, because I sat there and I heard, this is exactly how it went. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. This is exactly how it went. Stop that. Anyway, so the first time I heard it, I don't know if I heard a gunshot or not. I think I did. And it got my attention. And I was looking up like into the ceiling, and I was kind of like, was that outside? Because it woke me up. And then I hear a woman say, Luke Will has shot himself. And she says it so benign, like she has no feeling whatsoever. The next night, or I don't know if it was the next night or several nights later, and I had called you and I left a message because I was crying. I was like, I thought you really had tried to shoot yourself. I thought you really had, I thought that I believed that. So I was like, okay, now what? And then it was a couple of nights later, and I hear she shot him. And I wanted to know who she was. So it wasn't until, I think that was in 2019, I believe. I don't know if it was in 2019 or 2020, but I think it was in 2019. I'm not sure. Anyway, so then and it was at my dad's house. And then, so I don't know. My thoughts are lost. I'm sorry. There's something I was going to say, and I've lost it because I got lost in that thought. And I'm just sitting here now. Sorry. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but I've had the sniffles. 2 sneezes and the country freezes. Yeah, this is morbid. Okay, and depressing. And I can't think right now, but there was something I was going to say, and if I ever think of it, I'll probably say it again. So many things I forget while I'm on this camera thing, because I forget, I get distracted and I forget, and I think, oh, I forgot that part, or this thing, or that thing, or I said this wrong, or I don't know, I'm tired. So anyway. I don't know if I'm going to post this video either. I'm just, anyway, I don't even want to think about this anymore. In fact, I'm just going to turn this off and say goodbye.